I don't have a lot to say about this movie. I've heard about this movie for years and I always wanted to watch it. Nobody ever really talked about the plot though. And honestly, the main thing that I wanted to see it for was Timothy Olyphant's character. I think is that's how you pronounce his name. I just love him. Every movie I've seen him in, I thought he did pretty good. Especially Scream 2. I love him in Scream 2. He's my favorite Ghostface. But anyway, we're here to talk about The Girl Next Door. And yeah, not a huge fan. It follows this boy who likes this girl that moved in next door, of course, because, it's a bit of a parody of romance movies, but at the same time, a romance movie. Kind of like how Scream's a parody of horror, but at the same time, still a horror movie. Um, so he also has two friends. One of them's played by Christopher. I forget his last name. He actually played Chris and Barry, which, was a brief but good character. And then Paul Dano's here as his other friend named Kritz, I believe, or Klitz, something. It starts with a K though. Um, they are in their final year of high school. He's a goody two shoes. So are they, and they never do anything bad. Like there's a scene where he tries to convince them to skip class. Neither of them do. They all say the F slur in that scene. The F slur is used a few more times in the movie. Not a huge fan of that. There's a lot of homophobia and a lot of sexism in this movie. Um, Eventually, we meet Timothy Olyphant's character, I believe about at the 45-minute mark, and it's because he upset her by making her think that he just wanted her for sex, which he kind of did, but that was because of Christopher's idea. But you really shouldn't listen to your pervert friend who watches porn while you're on the phone with him. Like, that is a legitimate scene in the movie. He also tries to watch porn with Paul Dano's character in a scene. He's just a very creepy pervert character that's supposed to be funny, and I didn't really like him. He is the biggest dickhead in the movie. He somehow manages to be a bigger dickhead than Kelly, you know, the porn manager. Like there's a scene where he goes, "I swear to God, if you don't fuck her, I'm going to kill myself." He is just such a piece of shit. I don't like him at all. Meanwhile, Kelly's character is supposed to be somewhat lovable and charming, and you're supposed to dislike him at the same time. And I think Timothy really pulls it off. But this guy, no, I don't like Christopher's character. I'm sorry. Um, they kind of rush their so-called friendship, the main character and Kelly. I'm gonna quit calling him the main character. I'm gonna look up his name. His name is Matthew. That's what it is. They they act like they're like suddenly friends because they have like one scene together, and Timothy's kind of weird in that scene with him. Like I don't get it. He also kind of lies for some reason, saying, "Oh, this guy's my student advisor." So later, of course, Kelly is able to steal his money. Oh, I almost forgot. There's some casual racism in this movie. Timothy Olyphant's character is racist in that scene where he calls Sang Wei, I think was his name, a different race, and then when he's corrected on it, he's just like whatever. And then we later see the bank manager again, or whatever you want to call her. I don't really know what her job is. We meet her again, and she says, "Do you think I care about that rice boy?" This is a character we see in two scenes, and she's just casually racist for no reason at all. Um, There's also this one character that's gay that we see in like two scenes that apparently really wants to fuck Sangwei. And cool, I guess. Um, then, they make up a plan to get the money back to help him come back to the school because that's part of Sangwei's thing. No, it was Samsung or something like that. Samsung. Um, I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce his name, unfortunately. Um, so he gets, a bunch of money raised. Apparently, Kelly somehow found out about that plan. He's been gone from the movie for like 30 minutes, if not 40. He took 25 grand, which was what he was owed. and took off. Well, I think he was owed 30 grand, but he pretty much got almost all of it back. And we see a scene of him like smoking and laughing and taking off in his car. So it seems like he's skipping town. We don't see him for like 40 minutes of the movie. And then he just comes back and he suddenly has Matt's tape. It's so weird. I don't know why. How did he find out about this? Why is he here? So Matt puts the tape in. He's like, "Fuck it. I don't care." And the parents actually kind of like it, and it works out and becomes a bestseller. And then the movie's pretty much over a few minutes later. So Timothy comes back for like the climax of the movie for some reason. It's also kind of funny because, well, looking at the cast, his friend that's played by Christopher's name is Tim, and we have an actor named Timothy in this movie who plays Kelly. Um, it wasn't very funny to me. It wasn't very good. It was kind of a waste of time, but decided to finish it anyway. There's also clearly some fetishization of lesbians in this movie because there's a scene where two of the uh, models kiss each other just for no reason at all, and it's supposed to be like, whoa, isn't that hot? Two girls are kissing. It's just not a good movie. Did not like it.